you. Yes.
How is everyone doing? We're back with week 51 of GoMining, SoloMining. At the moment, for some reason, I don't know if it's just my computer or whatever, but it's bugging out and it's not letting me, select the fucking tabs up here that's like dashboard, governance tab, market, miner wars, this and that. I have no idea why it's being like this. It's been like this all day for me. I'm assuming it's just my computer because on my phone it works perfectly, but anywho, this doesn't affect the video, or at least I hope it doesn't. But again, this is week 51 of GoMining's SoloMining for Bitcoin miners, 3,088.01 terahash, 15 watts of terahash, and a 5.7% discount. Now my discount is a little bit lower because I am actually in miner wars now. I am. So I've lost that additional, what is it? Oh my god, 1.09% discount for being in solo mining. God damn, that sucks. Now I know like a few days ago there was someone that commented saying like, one thing that they don't tell you is that if you go to miner wars, it pauses your solo mining. Like, buddy guy doesn't understand that it's an option between one of the two. You're not allowed to do both. Like he thinks that just because you're in solo mining, they're like, oh yeah, they don't tell you that they're gonna pause your mining on solo mining. It's like, no, you're solo mining, so you're getting steady rewards. Versus miner wars, which you have the chance to earn more or less, depending on how good your clan is, how many blocks you win. But for my Bitcoin miners, my bonus one, 0.006 terahash. I love it. It's so cute. We have our beautiful 2,560 terahash Bitcoin miner, 50 watts of terahash. Another 16 terahash Bitcoin miner, 50 watts of terahash. We got this one absolutely for free in a Go box. Gotta love it. And then my longest lasting miner, 512 terahash at 15 watts of terahash. Frickin' beauty, bud. Frickin' beauty. And also before I head into the, weekly rewards, I'm gonna go to my settings here because someone was asking what my settings are and why I have them the way they are. So for me, I have maintenance and GoMining turned on. The reason why is because anytime I have the amount of GoMining tokens needed to pay for my maintenance fees for any of my miners, it will do so. That way I'm going to be getting a better return overall. So that's why I have that on. Reward protection. Protects from negative payouts if maintenance fee is higher than reward. In mining mode, protection applies to each miner individually in miner wars to the entire mining farm. This basically means if you're sitting at like 35 watts of terahash, your maintenance fees are going to be a lot higher than what the reward is. So that prevents you from basically going negative. Now I'm not exactly sure if they're going to start taking Bitcoin from you because they can't. Like say you have like $0 in your wallet, they can't take from zero. You can't really do that. So I always just have this on just in case because why not? And then for reinvestment, I know some people have this turned on to reinvest into GoMining tokens. Well, if you do, guess what? You're completely going against the narrative of mining Bitcoin. That doesn't make any sense. What would make sense, if anything, is to, reinvest in terahash because you get an extra 5% terahash. So for me, my last payout was $115.15. Look at that. Look at the difference. Look at the difference. It's an extra $6. That's 5%. I could have gotten 9.68 terahash instead of my payout. But I don't have this turned on because I don't want to reinvest in a GoMining token because that's just stupid to me. Why are you on a Bitcoin mining platform and you're mining the native token? Like what? Doesn't make any sense. So for me, I always have this turned off. I don't know why some of you guys have it turned on. And I know some people are like, but you need GoMining tokens to pay for your maintenance. No, you don't. No, you don't. No, you fucking don't. If I come over to my dashboard, I'm in miner wars, so it just has everything in miner wars. I come to here, look, pool reward. See how much my pool reward is? I only paid maintenance fees for one of my Bitcoin miners, actually two of my Bitcoin miners. But look, the rest of the electricity fees were paid from the pool reward. Yes, you're going to get a lower reward, but guess what? If you're mining Bitcoin at home, or let's say I'm mining Bitcoin at home with a 3,088 terahash mining farm, total terahash together, my electricity bill every month would be fucking insane. Let's take a look at this. So electricity alone, we're not even going to include the service fees. We're just going to do electricity because if you're mining Bitcoin at home, you're not paying service fees. You're just paying electricity fees plus the $8.78. This is a day. Times this by 30. My electricity bill would be $1,560 every month, and that's USD. What would this be in Canadian? Brother, what is this a year? Electricity bill for the year would be $25,400. That's just fucking crazy. So like what people don't understand is no matter what, if you're mining Bitcoin, you're going to be paying for electricity fees. You don't need to use the GMT to always pay for your electricity and service fees. It just like, it doesn't make sense to me. So like no matter what, guess what? You're mining Bitcoin. I think it's more ideal to pay those fees with Bitcoin. That way, you don't have to have another job just to pay for your electricity fees, which is just, that's absolutely mind-boggling to me. But anywho, total Bitcoin rewards, 0.07899170 Bitcoin. It says it's worth $6,234.76. But of course, we're going to take a gander. We're going to come over to the good old Oh my God, look at that. Look at that Bitcoin. Look at that Bitcoin price. 78,900. Think we're going to hit 80,000 by the end of the month or sometime this month? I would hope so. Not too bad. Off by $2. Off by $2. That's what we like to see. But now we're going to go to the rewards. The rewards. And since I'm in Miner Wars, it's, you know, keeps staying at this. But look, the last time I was in Miner Wars, I only had 115 terahash and I was at 20 watts of terahash. Damn, that's crazy. Damn, that's crazy. Actually, let's take a look at this. Look, there was some weeks in Miner Wars where oh my God, look at that. Look at that. Look at this, man. That's crazy. That's crazy. $260 payout of $200 in 1 week with 115 terahash. Brev. But then again, Miner Wars has changed quite a bit. So, but either way, here we go. 2026. We're gonna go to April, and it's April 14th to April 20th is the last week, or not the last week, is the week of 51. I'm already technically past 52 weeks, but we're recording this video a little bit behind because I've been busy. We all have busy lives. But either way, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 says we mined 0.00341870 Bitcoin, but I never trust this. So of course, calculator. We're gonna add this shit up. So we will be back in uno momento, por favor, puta. Okay, I'm so confused. Like, did I type something in wrong here? How was it off by that much? What did I mistype? What did I mistype? Oh, there it is. I see what I mistyped. Gotta redo it. Let me redo it. I don't know how I had it off that much. I don't know what the fuck I typed in that had me at like double the amount there. That's fucked. But oh well. Looks like we're actually a little bit lower than what it says here. That's perfectly okay. That is perfectly okay because we're gonna get this, we're gonna copy it, and we're gonna take a guess. How much did we make for week 51? I want to say at least $200. It's got to be at least $200. $241.58 USD. What is that Canadian? What is that in the Canadian? You know what you're about? $1.36 there dollars. Oh my, $327 there dollars. About fucking look at that. Look at that. If I'm not wrong, actually, I'm pretty sure in Miner Wars already, I'm going to make above $241 after fees. I could be wrong. I could be right. We don't know. You'll see later tonight. Well, actually, tomorrow night, I'm pretty sure. And if you guys would like to start mining Bitcoin, guess what? There will be a referral link down in the description below. You can literally get started for as low as $14.99. If you use my referral link, you'll get an extra 5% terahash on your first miner purchase. So 1 terahash will actually be 1.05 terahash. Of course, 100 terahash, you're actually going to get 5 terahash absolutely for free. Or if you're the biggest baller of them all, you're going to get that 5,000 terahash model. You know what you're going to get? You're going to get 250 terahash absolutely for free. And 250 terahash alone right now, how much is that? $3,235 absolutely for free. But then again, 5,000 terahash, that costs $58,333.99. But for a daily reward, paying your maintenance fees in Bitcoin at the current rate, that is, goddamn, that's pretty good. $61.02 a day with an ROI of up to 38.18%. Say we go to 100,000 Bitcoin, or no. Let's say we get to 80,000 Bitcoin. That's actually up $2. You're looking at an ROI of 39.74. What is the halving? What do we say? 100? Sorry, not 100. 1 year, 317 days at the current factor rates. I literally checked this a few hours ago, and it said 2 years and like 50 days. So this is continuously changing depending on how quickly Bitcoin blocks are actually being solved. So there is a chance. There is a chance that if it goes back up, you could actually get your ROI back before the halvening happens. But of course, usually whenever the halvenings happen, that's fun to say, the price of Bitcoin usually doubles or just goes a lot higher. So you never know. And if you're still currently mining Bitcoin, if you actually already have a Bitcoin miner, how much is 1 terahash? How much is a 1 terahash upgrade? For me, look at that, $12.98. That's pretty good. That is pretty darn good. Gotta love the passive income of Bitcoin mining. But anywho, we'll see you guys soon. Take care, adios, and God bless.
I'm grateful for my life. I'm grateful for my family. I'm grateful for all the ones